Hello, this is Max from UncannyGamers, and today we're going to be talking about... Was that a good intro? I never know how to do these. Alright, first of all, I just want to say sorry for the shakiness of the video. I just recently got a new phone, and that is why the quality is better compared to like my first video where I just used my laptop. And something I want to say about my first video is, it was obvious I was reading straight from what I wrote down. So for this video I just decided to wing it and see what comes to my head. Anyway, today's topic is underrated games. There are plenty of them. Plenty that get unheard of, and plenty that just get purposely missed because of bad ratings. It's not all games that I think are good that get bad ratings, but a lot of them do. And when I say bad ratings, I'm talking about the review companies that most people go to, like IGN, or even sometimes Game Informer. Now, what I'm talking about is like what I read in Game Informer a few days ago. A new game called Catherine that I'm planning to get in a few days, actually, got like a 7 out of a 10. They said everything was good about it. The story was totally different. It was interesting, good anime, voice acting, a nice story. And they said just because of the gameplay, it brought them down to a 7. It's just bullshit because they probably only played like the demo or something, which they were talking about the block gameplay, and that was not the only gameplay that's in the game. There's, well, I don't know, there's more than that though. But they gave that game a 7 because it actually dared to do something different that other games aren't doing. And then you see like some NBA whatever game that's been doing the same thing year after year, as all of us know, and they still gave it a 9. And then what they give like Cars a 7.75, I don't know, but if anything's different, God forbid, it's gonna get a low score, because that's not what the majority of people play these days. Different games. And that's why you out there, the majority, need to expand. Just try to play something different other than, you know, the first person shooter, which I know is not true, but that's what the majority of, say, America mainly plays. And I say America because places like Japan, they know that's what we play. Because, what was it, The Last Story? The last game of the Final Fantasy creator or whatever was gonna make isn't coming to America because they know it's not gonna sell well here, because that's not what the majority plays. What I'm saying is, expand your horizon a little bit, and don't trust big review companies like IGN or Game Informer, because they're not going to accurately rate it. If a game looks interesting to you, just go to YouTube, look up, just go to YouTube, I don't know. Go to this channel if you want. Alright, one last thing I want to say about IGN is a new Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2 review. Like, seriously, an 8 out of 10? Like, my god. I mean, yeah, me being a Harry Potter fan, I'm gonna give it a high score. The highest score I've ever given anything, probably, because yeah, it was the last movie, and honestly it was the best movie I've ever seen. So I'm really just not gonna care about what they gave it, because I know what I thought. Now let's get into some of my favorite underrated games, starting with Tac-Two and the Staff of Dreams. Would easily probably go into my top 5 games of all time. And you're probably thinking, you're crazy. Well, am I? Am I? No. Have you ever played it? You probably haven't, because it's a Nick game, and it's Tac. Yeah, it is Tac, but I don't know. It's probably just nostalgia, really, because I played when I was a kid, but I don't know. Let's get into another one. Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban. Probably one of the, I'm not going to say only, but it is probably only besides for like Chamber of Secrets or something, but the best Harry Potter game and is one of my favorite. And as nostalgia too, I don't know. I just love the game. Now, what are your favorite games? Some of them probably aren't very good, like Prisoner of Azkaban. It's not the greatest, but really just playing it with friends and out of just a nostalgia factor from as a kid, it will probably go on your favorites, like a lot of mine do. Now, newer underrated games, something like Nier, was just really bypassed a lot of people. You know why? Because everyone bought Black Ops at the time. And since it got such low sales, they're not going to make another game. I don't know if they went out of business or not. They might have, if I heard that. But they're not going to make another Nier game. Which, by the way, is an awesome game. Go play it right now. Or, like, the Duke game that just came out. It got like a 6.5 rating. You really just can't pay attention to that because it is a good game. Yeah, it's Duke. It's not going to be COD or Halo or anything. It's Duke. It makes fun of other games. It's about having fun. You just gotta know what to expect when buying something like that. Now, I've said a lot of things in this video, but what I'm saying is, don't be afraid of playing something different, like the new Catherine game. Go pick it up. It looks cool. Instead of picking up Modern Warfare 3, I don't know. COD's a good series, but don't overrate it like many of you do. Go try a different game. And one thing I want to say is don't spend all your time playing video games because, well, that's what brought you to this video. Go play outside. I don't know, have fun. Video games are just something to do when you're bored. Entertainment, you know. Alright, see you later.